Okay. That is it. Hey, look at that. We got it working the first time today. I'll move some stuff around so we can get everything working properly. Hey, there we go. What's going on, everybody? My name is Zach. This is Adden Entertainment, and welcome to the stream. I hope you all are having a great Tuesday. Whether it's ending for you, just starting, I don't know how time zones work. Either way, we're gonna get some game dev done today to make up for yesterday. So let me zoom in a little bit. I don't know why I'm talking like this. There we go. I see you in the stream avatar right there, finger popping. How you doing? Okay, so let's get right. I'm not gonna say that. It's not my YouTube thing. Let's get into it though. So, looking at the devs. Okay, let me fix this. I don't know why it doesn't see anything. Dev cat. Isn't it just my monitor? Here we go. Okay, weird. Okay, so getting to it and looking at what we have to get done today, because I don't remember how I said it. The sprint. Supposed to be done in 3 days. That's not happening. We are going clean off the deep end for how sprint. Things are going real bad today, man. Real bad. Okay. So let's first off fix the sprint timer because this is a pretty big one. I said it was gonna either between a week or 2 weeks. We need 2 weeks for this one. We were working on finalizing design for progression of the characters. That's a lot of writing last time. We're gonna get some writing done on this bad boy today. So specifically, move the mic a little closer to my face there. Create a design document outlining general flow of progression for characters and design a skill progression for player via the skill strategy. So that's what we were working on last time. And I believe the last thing we got done with that part was, just straight up talking about, we actually finished it, kind of. We talked about hybrids and boost, which I'm now realizing Hades actually implements in a really good way. So we might do that. Actually be Hades over the weekend. I'm super happy about that. But yeah, this is what we're going to be implementing today. Most of the attributes, and then maybe we will... This is definitely for combat, and this one is also for combat as well. We're going to be working on the attributes today, and mostly just implementing those into the game so we can get some real world in quotation marks there, interaction for our players. So we got that. Design a skill progression for the player via guild statue or gear providing players. And that's done. Okay, we can technically say this is done. There we go. Create a finalized design for the warrior. So
I didn't just do that, did I?
this, Quincy, I swear to God.
What did I do? No, what did I do?
I heard that Deku voice going
That
off.
was that Deku voice.
I'm losing my mind with that kid. All right, so the thing we have to do is we need to. This is kind of different now. This is kind of different now because there isn't a warrior per se. More, there's gonna be like some warrior specific skills. So, and even on top of that, let's just get the attribute system working in game because that's something we actually have to mess with. I'm about to hear my dog howl.
Do you know his place of birth?
And the reason why we're gonna be focusing on the attribute systems right now is because we need to make sure that they will actually do something if we apply them to the player. Because the way we want the game to work is the player's kind of a blank canvas character where you do get kind of like a starting set of gear, but really the player gets to customize how they want their character to be. So you could be like a warrior mage, a mage warrior. I like the idea of just like kind of combining classes and vision with this camera.
Honestly, do you want to get back on that and see if we can beat it again? I feel like I have
the
to
background a little less blurred. There we go.
I have to fix it.
So I think that's what we're gonna do.
I'm getting on the bait. This try, I'm getting on the bait.
First thing we want to do is figure out how we're gonna implement that. And I think the best way to do this is rather than just actually putting the stats on the player themselves, what we're going to do is review the scripts and figure out how we are going to do this. I'm also gonna start talking because we technically started this. Alright. My brother's playing Geometry Dash in the background, so if you hear some screaming, that's why. So, I have pretty simple stuff on here. The more hyper-specific pieces of it come from these pieces right here. This on-body entered, and this world click. Okay, there's a couple things I need to fix here. Specifically because some of these are now set up for this game specifically, so that's actually something I need to just do. I'm gonna write down a to-do at the very top here. To do, separate. Actually, let's just do that now. what we're going to do is we're just going to start separating the script out into different components. So while we do have the base controller for our player character, we need to make sure that it's actually separated out so we can reuse this controller and not have any errors if it breaks into it. So this is just straight up the player, and all this stuff is necessary, including this interaction range, except actually maybe not even the interaction range.
I don't think so.
There's a couple things that are just not specific to this player, or shouldn't be on this player. So that is
50%.
the interaction range, the inventory component, and the canvas layer. So we're going to separate that out into different pieces by just
Why'd you lie to me?
basically, this is going to be interesting.
Why'd you lie to me?
So I'm going to open up a brand new node here. We are going to take a character body right here, and we're going to look for a character body. Now this is a node 3D, but we didn't want that. We need a character body 3D node. Then on top of that, what we want to do is we want to call this Merlin player. There we go. And then what we want to do is we want to take these individual components here, copy them, then we want to paste them here. There we go. And we want to say Merlin player. Ooh, wait. Jesus Christ. Alright. What we want to do for this player here, and so much let's actually say to my board one more time, just for what's it called?
I don't know why I said this guy like he's on the phone.
One more time just for safety. Really don't save this. We are going to go over to our player itself. And we are going to create an instance of it. Go over to our scenes. We're going to player, then we're going to create a new inherited scene. There we go. Okay, so now what we have to do is we got to save this guy as Merlin player. So we got that specifically. Save that under scenes, and we got that guy here. Then what we need to do is we need to go over to the player itself, delete the inventory component and the canvas layer. So we're going to control X that, save it, and we're going to go over to our Merlin player itself. We're going to control V that so we can actually put those over here. And then our Merlin player itself is not going to contain the original player script. It's going to contain a piece of the player script that is found. Point and click controller, point and click. Here we go, point and click controller. There we go. And here's from that, create the script. Awesome. So now we got a brand new player right here, and we're going to just close everything else except for that bit right there. And we got this point and click controller, and we have this right here, making sure it extends properly. We are going to just call this one class name, Merlin player.
So that wasn't even bad.
So we can have them constantly going on. Then what we got to do is we have to
it should be like a easy one.
Just make sure that everything that's supposed to happen happens. So
like a low medium demon.
Object interacts, body interacts. So these are the first things we actually have to fix.
You see what I mean? This guy gets like 50% on insane demons and he can't beat it first try.
We don't need these anymore.
This guy blows.
This is what we do.
Just kidding, man. Damn.
Get rid of this part right here. Put that inside the Merlin player. Oh boy. Inventory, blah blah.
No, genuinely, that's all we care
actually exists. Oh yeah, you're not compiling. That's why. Then for this ready right here, gotta make sure the ready is set up specifically.
I don't know what to do after the.
Going to go here. Cut that bad boy out. Create a func ready. Then we're gonna get a super in there. Then we're going to tab that bad boy in. There we go. So that should fix that. And now, making sure I didn't screw anything up. Cool, that's step one. Set target. Awesome. Let's set up. Our nav cursor, nav cursor scene. That's good. Navigation. Keep that set. Ridley. Yep, keep that as is. We don't need to mess with that. Unhandled inputs. That's good. Physics process. That's good as well. Avoidance enabled loss of computer. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, so now the thing we do have to fix is. I have no idea what this is used for. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. Oh yeah, no, just for transit so we can get in. Okay, then we need this on-body enter stuff, we need this
so
on
bad.
interact, and we need this close interact menu. So all these things actually need to be signaled directly onto here, and we just gotta make sure.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Click
It's okay, sire.
Function close interact menu does not exist.
Come forth, sir.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so we need a unhandled input with a super, and then putting this guy in
Holy
here.
crap, get that guy away
If
from me.
interaction menus, click move, close interaction menu, so
Of
we
course
don't
you
need
would.
this
He's stubborn,
anymore.
man. I hope other Turkish people are good.
Okay, so let's do that. So we can get the super in there, and
Okay,
we
I
can
was
also get
getting
that.
stuck at that part, man.
I think I put input above. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So actually, no, the way below the update, we want a
That dude is so...
Funk.
Bro, he's so good at rage
unhandled
bidding, bro.
input.
Cancel me
Then
if
we
you want, man.
want.
Cancel me if you want. This is just how I
There we
sound.
go.
This is how I feel.
If what I say? If event that is this input
we need
action,
to
press
activate
move. Let's grab that. Just not
Maybe
stop
only
being
like
around the
super
back.
genius can do that better.
There we go. All right. If event that is action, press move. Close the interact menu. Let's make sure we get the super in there as well, and pass in event. There we go.
It's so funny.
That should be fine-ish.
It's so funny.
And I think if this is completely good and we just clear this, we shouldn't get any
I know you
compilation
got one
errors.
next- I know you got one next to you.
Rad. All right. Now let's go over to the Merlin player. Let's see where these bad boys are connected
Hold on, shut up.
to. All right.
No.
Yo, Quincy.
Sorry. Oh.
Let's get the last couple of bits and pieces in there. So we got this unhandled input, we got on body enter, we got that. So this needs to be signaled from the interaction range. So let's get body enter, body, then
I
connect
can
to
see
on
that
body
getting in the middle before
enter,
they match.
connect, sweet, and to do the same thing for
an
on body
idiot.
exited. Let's go to Merlin player pick. There we go.
I know you got a calc right next to you.
And then on object interacts to get from signal bus, and that is
Calc is sort of calculator.
done. Okay.
I was starting to think.
Now, if I did all of this correct, which I really hope I did, it's cool if we didn't. We're learning. We can go over to our sandbox scene here, and wherever we have our player, we can just close off
No,
this
I
level.
wouldn't.
Whatever this is.
5 months
Alright,
ago,
cool.
after I beat this off, I was like, why? Are you back?
Hey, it's been a minute. How you doing? You know, I'm doing pretty well. Since I think the last stream you joined in,
No, it wasn't really.
it was the potato game. We finished that actually. We're working on a new RPG
It
game,
took us so long, and I remember you died.
and we're trying to make it. We're trying to make this a Steam release, or at least get a demo we can put on Steam, or Saturday. One of those two. We're trying to make a real serious game here. Can I just change the type from here without it doing anything? Yeah.
It's probably smarter.
I think you joined with your friend last time, right? If I remember correctly. Where is it? Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Is that in the player group by default too? Sweet. Okay, let's try this out. We're gonna delete the player node. Let me just double check to make sure I didn't do any changes on it. I did not. Awesome. So we can
Yeah, that's actually bad.
delete the player node.
That's actually bad. It's just bad.
Then what we can do is we can take our Merlin player. Is the player always purple?
It's just
Okay, it was always purple. That's good to know. Okay, delete the player node, drag in the Merlin player, get the... no, please. There we go. And just move this all the way up here. Yeah, my, I'm glad I did. Memory's not completely failing me anymore. Hey, but what you been up to? It's been a while. Okay, here we go, testing. Right on. Alright.
Why did I suggest this?
Let's fix the first part. Nav cursor scene isn't something by default. Oh, wait, look, it's because it didn't know what it was. There we go.
Yeah,
Now let's try this out. Testing.
No, you
Cool.
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 You wouldn't have done it.
Cool.
Sure.
Hey. Nice. Alright. That actually is awesome. We've now fixed our Merlin player.
I wanna know this.
So it inherits from our player controller, our point and click controller, but now we got like Merlin specific stuff. So we can actually fix this up.
Okay.
Sweet. Alright. So let's back that up on GitHub actually.
Why
Change, let's see, made a Merlin player. Change the player node / script and created the Merlin player to make the code more reusable. So now we have a better place to actually stand on to make other stuff. Oh wow, that is huge. Yeah, a lot of my friends just went through the process of graduating, and I've heard mixed feelings about, well, mostly just relief actually. But yeah, what you studying? I don't think we talked about that, or I don't think I asked that before, or even knew you were doing college stuff right now. But congrats on finishing up, by the way. That's a pretty huge accomplishment. Okay, so we got a Merlin player now, and we got our script for the Merlin player, which is dope. Now what we need to do is we need to implement our stat system. And I think the way I want to approach that is if we go to our gear and progression system design sheet and we look at how strength works. Strength allows you to push heavy objects, to solve puzzles or reveal secrets, break obstructions, and trigger certain mechanisms for stuff like trapdoors. So I think that's the first thing we really want to do. Design prototype. This is test gear perk effects for physical. This is technically what we're working on right now. And yeah, we need to do this. Then we will work on that. But this is the main thing right here. This is what we actually got to work on. Let's go for a to-do list. Make a breakable object.
I think once I get past this stupid spider,
Make
when I
a
don't tab, I'll be fine.
pushable
I feel like I'm gonna do this shit first try. for no
object.
reason.
And
You just said thank you, I already said it.
okay, I guess I can do that for pushable. And for the last thing we want to do, let's go to our gear and progression system. So we got trigger circuit mechanisms for stuff and trapdoors. So I don't know how I would handle that. So make a lever or pressure plate that opens or changes the state of an object.
Dude, okay, it's not that much of a head scratcher, but
All of these should be classified
I accidentally
puzzles
I
or
accidentally
under
jumped at
the
beginning.
interaction system and require strength. So I think what this actually does, we add another task on top of this,
What?
where
Why the wife?
create a general node for level interaction. And inside that, that's going to be physically based node with the capability to move around
It just set in.
and require
I have to re-download
stats to do certain things.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-download it because it also wasn't. I wasn't loading into the game.
What else do we want to do?
Freaking restart my computer.
Add an ID system
I think definitely put it provided.
for
Where'd you die?
interactables.
Golly gosh.
Yeah. Actables. Oh god. Actable objects that remotely trigger stuff.
I didn't know.
You study editing and publishing? Oh, yo, for like books or like movies and stuff like that? And 8003, welcome to the stream. I am working on a point and click RPG in Godot that's set inside of a 90s computer where you play as an antivirus and you're trying to defeat a really crazy virus. Because I was not born in the 90s, but most of my humor and fashion sense is in there. So I decided to do something like that. Plus, you know, early 2000s, that's kind of the tail end of it. Things got messy when the iPhone came out. I sound old saying that. That's why we're the status game dev. Welcome to the stream. What brings you to this side of Twitch? Why do people usually stream on Twitch? Well, I stream on YouTube too, actually. But Twitch is just the biggest platform. And it's like if people think of live streaming, they mostly think of Twitch. So let's just set up there. Does it help in reducing loneliness? While doing work? Oh, I mostly do this just so I can meet more people and show more people my games. Because one of the biggest parts of game development is just networking and marketing. And that's a hard thing to do. So by streaming, it's like, hey, here's a, I guess, visual portfolio of the work I've done and how my brain works. So if I do apply for a job, I do have a record of what it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, really.
Where are you?
Have I graduated already? Oh, for books and journals and stuff? Awesome. No, I haven't graduated. I'm in the process of doing it. My
I'm also there.
college career has been a very rocky one.
That's pretty neat, I reckon.
That's cool. I didn't know there was a degree or programs for like editing and publishing. Does that fall under like journalism or something? Oh, do I work somewhere? Not at the moment. I was doing contract work for a bit, but I stepped away for life reasons. Working back on that though. Unless this takes off and I can make this my full-time gig, which is the dream.
So far there. I think we haven't got this now.
Okay, so what was I doing? I was working on just implementing this next part. So we need to create a general node for interaction. We don't need this inventory UI right now. The main node is solid.
Oh, I held too hard on the upside down.
Setup item object, that's good. Sandbox is what we need to look at. Merlin player, that's solid too. We need to look at
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look.
what I set up for item objects. Are these rigid bodies? They are, because I don't want to mess with these. What we do want to do is we want to create a brand new tab, and we want to make these some kind of node that makes stuff. Mesh instance, nope. Rigid body, physics simulation, oh, more vehicle body, I didn't know it was a thing. Static body, can't move by external forces. When moved manually, it doesn't affect other bodies in its path. Do we want that? Do we want a static body? I think we want a static body. Because then we could just say, like, we could push it rather than, like, physically move it. Or, yeah, no, let's go to static body, actually. Because if I have something like a pushable door or something like that. Let's call this one, what do we want to call this? We called the other one an item object. Let's call this one a puzzle object. How about that? Ooh, you're a programmer too? What kind of stuff do you work on? Me personally, I used to do mostly game development stuff, but in the software capacity, and actually mostly just game development stuff for stuff that isn't games.
98?
I used to do Unreal, and I actually kind of miss C++. I was thinking about that lately, which I never thought I'd say.
Good.
Okay, so we got our puzzle object. Let's get a mesh instance 3D, which we need on top of that. And then let's add a collision shape 3D on top of that. Then on our mesh instance, let's make it something normal like a box. Let's make it a box shape. There we go. Oh, whoa. That's huge. Okay. Works on transportation. So like networking for like the trucks, or just like inside the warehouses with the robots that like actually organize the stuff.
60 on 60.
Tracking visibility. Oh, sweet. So you're the reason why I know my packages aren't being stolen. Appreciate that. That's pretty awesome. What goes into that, actually, if you don't mind me asking?
Jesus Christ.
Material. Let's go to standard material 3D so we can just see it. And
Trillionaire.
I don't know. What seems like something that's interacting? Do I have anything I like in my palette? We don't have pink in there yet. Okay.
Dude, do you realize how much $1 trillion is, man?
$1 trillion is a lot of money.
That's so much money.
Okay, so we got pink. Let's add this to my page right here. There we go. And then for our puzzle object, we save. I don't have anything specific for scenes.
Alright, let me go to the right website.
Maybe just like level.
You like the game, you just don't.
Let's call it maybe objects. We can save that here. And then on top of that, let's add in the individual components that we need on that. So we need to make it a physically based node that we can move and stuff. So we need to add in the different, well, we need to add something generalized, and then we need to create variants of it. So we need one that's like a lever. We're gonna need something else like a lever. We're gonna need a pressure plate, and we're gonna need something like a rock. That's all we really need to do. So we're gonna have something that's just like, hey, this is a push object that you can use. This is a, and it's like, is it a push object that's a lever? Is it a push object that is a rock? We need a, or maybe we can have a no, let's do a mechanism, and then let's make a breakable, a pushable, and a mechanism. That's what we're gonna do. So in order to have each of these work, what we're going to make is we are going to first create a script for it. That's kind of important. Puzzle object. Going inside the scripts folder, and I haven't organized this yet either. Cool. Let's create a new class name. I love Godot so much because this is so easy. Let's call it a puzzle object. That's not how you spell puzzle. There we go. Then on top of that, let's add a couple things. So I think based on the stats that I've set up so far in my gear progression system, we have strength, agility, and intelligence. So let's create a section called export. We're gonna create an export category, and we're gonna call it stats required. And we're gonna make at export there intelligence, or maybe just no. I can't call it int. I forgot. I think I spelled intelligence wrong too. Yeah, I always do. I always think it's too many e's. Intelligence. Let's say type. Let's make it an int. Let me make my life easier here. And let's make. Actually, let's go here. We're gonna make export. Var strength. It's also an int. And then let's make one more under that. Export var agility. Agility. Wow. Int. There we go. Right. Okay. So on top of all these things, we want to make it so we can go negative. So I don't know if you could do like an export clamp.
Y'all have the only person who has
Export. Ooh, export range. Okay. What we got going on here? 0 to. Oh, sweet. That's actually exactly what we were looking for.
I'm sorry, but he makes it sound
Dude,
like
do you know
like
awesome
crazy
just have a
player world
built-in
okay.
have like built-in documentation?
God, damn, she
I think it's
doesn't
0
know.
100 for now.
What is she healing for?
There we go.
What is Lee? Yeah, this is
And then we
this
can
is
do
pissing me
that.
off,
We
bro.
can do that. We can do that.
This is
And
pissing me
now,
off. He's not chilling.
sweet. Okay, that is so
This
cool.
pissing me
All right, so we have our stats required. That's one thing, and then
Oh my god.
let me see how
Art style, is that what it's called?
I think was that my resources that I did this. Where'd I put this?
That was scared, I'm not gonna lie. You're already that close.
I'm object GD. No, that's not it. Item resource, that's what it was. So export enum, it just takes that, then it has its default. Cool.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh,
Let's
shit.
add one more
God damn, we should-
entry to this actually.
Let me see this W on this stretch.
There we go. That way there isn't a default setup for it. And we'll do a similar thing right here for our interactable. No, not that.
That's ridiculous.
For a puzzle object. Here we go. And I don't know if using a string for a enum is quicker or slower than it is for a
That's quite bad. I thought that was legit. I thought that was like Cosmic Gem or something.
for a
Big fan. What is this?
searching for like a switch statement. I don't know why it's so hard for me to get out. But we're gonna use these for now. So we have a push, we have the brake, and we have the lever. Just gonna format this so it doesn't drive me nuts, and I think I have to do the same thing here. This is actually probably what slows me down most in development. Just like, oh yeah, this has to be exactly this way, or I'm gonna lose my mind.
Alright.
Okay, so we have our export category for stats required, and then let's get.
No, for half a second, the map looked like that. That's the only reason.
I don't want to put a whole thing in here.
What is
It's called
this nonsense?
puzzle type.
What you're doing.
Let's get object type actually. Inside there, and then finally,
Never mind,
let's call it add export
you're doing.
remote ID. And let's call that a string. It has to be like that. Oh, add export var remote ID. Let's type string.
Golly.
And we're gonna put this export category. Item setup.
Are you about to get autoed with like? Oh, never mind.
And let's put that above. There we go. And now if we look at our puzzle object, boom. Oh, I love that. All right, cool. Then let's put this here. Give us a little comment with some documentation commenting inside that. So is this
Oh my, that's 1200.
puzzle?
Oh,
object to another to be activated.
I can't believe you're not dead right now.
And
That boy's injury should have killed you.
let's get an export variable. Let's see, receiving. It's a bool, it's equal to false. And from this here, tells if this object is receiving a signal or transmitting. False. Okay. So let's make sure that's set up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Sometimes that doesn't happen, which sucks. That's cool. That's good. That way we don't have to like actually create signals every single time. It'll just straight up talk to, or better yet, what it'll do is it'll just look for whatever it's assigned to and just talk to it like that. I have no idea. Maybe there's a better way to do this. Maybe there's not. But this is the way that I think it's gonna work right now. So I think that's everything. We have like the type of the object. We have what it's connecting to. We have if it's receiving that. And then we have the strength required to mess with it.
Oh.
So now that we have our puzzle object and we have what it is, let's start creating our individual things. And I think we can actually tick that off on our checkbox here. Create general. No, breakable, pushable, and lever. Okay, so we need, we already got that, sweet. Let's start with creating the pushable. That's probably gonna be the simplest one. And we are going to create an instance of that guy here.
Is it more or less?
Oh, this is a script, not scenes. And objects, actually, come back here. Let's put this item object in the object folder. There we go. You're fine. Then let's go here to puzzle object, create a new inherited scene. Awesome. Now what we want to do is maybe maybe we don't need to do this actually. Let's get why not get like another export their item name or object name. Okay, so we can do that. Okay. So maybe rather than doing a whole bunch of things, what we can do is we could just add all the components necessary to it, and just whenever we create one, we can just enable and disable them in between. So,
Where do you live again? It's 90. I just saw it go up. It's 90 here. Holy. It is what it is. It was like 68 yesterday.
Okay, hold on. I'm thinking. Try not to overthink, but I'm thinking. How does on interact work already? Because I know I have the interact at the item object here, and I don't know if that's connected to on interact.
Oh my god, I wouldn't assume that was edited.
It is, it's connected to the signal bus emit object interacts. And that's if you press it. So what we need to do is we need to... Yeah, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to make individual pieces of this, and then I'll just build on top of it based on like what it has to be. So, because I think that's the best way, so I can just have something that's easily replicable. So I can have like different pressure, I can have pressure plates, I can have breakable objects, I can have pushable objects, and I don't have to like create a God script. And that's our timer, so let me at least do that, and then I'm going to get a glass of water, and just set our work time bit thing. So we go to puzzle objects, we go to our scene here. I can't believe I keep missing this. Then we're going to create a new inherited scene. We're going to close this puzzle object so we don't mess with it. And we are going to turn this one into a breakable objects. There we go. And then let's detach the script from it. Save this as breakable object here, save it, and then let's give it a new script that inherits from Puzzle object 2D. There we go. And create. Awesome. So if I go to my breakable object, looking at the node, we still got all the bits and pieces inside there. Look at our 3D. We got our guy here. So what this needs to be is class name breakable object. We need to do a couple things. So let me just write that down as a to do. Add logic for object breaking. Just destroy.
Okay, please let me slow fires.
To do add logic for if the player doesn't have the stats.
It
Debug.
genuinely can't be normal.
That's really
It's
it.
just 12.5 gigabytes.
And
Zach, do
to-
you have any idea as to why my league was 1.7 terabytes?
No, but that computer is dead.
What the heck?
To do
Oh my god.
I guess just block player. Alright, cool. I'll be back. I'm gonna get some water. We're gonna do our little 5-minute timer. BRB.
I suppose it did sound funny. I used to lie out on the beach, close my eyes, may there be a pretty girl lying on the sand next to me.
Okay, I am back. Let's get back to it. We are creating a breakable object. Should be pretty
Most
simple.
performed player. And he was ranked 1 at some point.
Let's just make it so. Well, the first thing we need to do is we need some kind of interaction system, or we need to leverage the interaction system that does exist. So if we look at what we have so far, we have this interactable context menu, and we have a label, and we have this pickup option item list. So what we need to do is we need to create a different one. We need to hide. We need to be able to hide the old one, and we need puzzle option list, or yeah.
Squat and deadlift.
Let's do that. So we got our puzzle option list. Let's open the script for that, and we need to see. Oh, hey, look at that.
I tend to play off this
Active list is equal to SWAT. I don't even remember doing this. Okay. Change menu title. Position, mouse position, level text. This title. Dude, I actually don't know what my code does anymore. I didn't expect this to happen that soon. Okay. Let's go back to our signal bus and see what that does. Uh-oh. Okay. So colon item is picked up at the inventory. That's, I'm pretty sure, connected to the inventory component. Is it the player that gets that talking to?
Oh, I think I know from Ask off reggae remix.
Body enter, body's in range.
What the hell? Your game cries a system restart.
Okay, this moves. Oh, yeah, look at that. I fixed that. Good on me. Signal from signal bus on object interact. So if the player does that, change menu to items equal to object to item data item name. Okay, that changes that. Oh wait, no, this is just checking to see if it's an item object. Okay, that changes things to the better.
Thank you so much, Zach.
Huh?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. So we need an else if in there, or an elif, because it's like Python stuff, is instance of object, comma, puzzle object. There we go. We want to set interact menu dot change menu title to be object dot object name. Okay. Object name. Okay. What's wrong with you? Is Blink. All right. Is instance of interact menu. We got change menu title, object name. Then we got interact menu current pickup is equal to object. What does that do? Pickup object selected. If index 0. Oh, that's just straight up for pickup. Okay. That's what it is. Okay. If interact menu is that, then we want to say interact menu dot set active list is equal to not pickups, but we want puzzles, I guess. Dude, I need to actually reread a lot of my code. I have no idea what it does anymore. All right, so this one actually just makes sure that this is correct. So now let's go back to our interactable context menu. We have puzzle options. So this was active list. Active list is equal to that. Okay. Pick up something. And then let's say this. Our puzzle list, item list is equal to that, and it's going to be puzzle option, not you. It's going to be puzzle option list Then under here, when we have pickups, we want to say pickups, and this active list is equal to that. What? Okay, this is like this is that. They selected. Okay, that's what it is. Then let's set. I think we want pickup. Well, puzzle option list. Puzzle list dot visible. Let's equal to false. Then we want pickup list dot visible is equal to true. Then we need to make another case called puzzle. I call it puzzles or puzzles. Puzzles. Gotta keep that plural. All right. Then we want pickup list dot visible is equal to false. Then we want puzzle list dot visible. Oh wait, I forgot to start the timer again. Nope, don't look at that. Don't look at that. All right. Got pickup list dot visible is equal to that. Then we got puzzle list dot visible is equal to true. Then we want to say is active list is equal to puzzle list. There we go. And for our puzzle options, I think what we want to do is let's make sure that's hidden. Perfect. Let's go to our items here. And we can't, well, we can mess with the icons kind of, but we don't want to per se. And for our theme overrides, we have our colors that change and the font colors that. So part of me just wants to change that around to just be whatever color that the stats required. So maybe if it's something that's like strength heavy, we have it use like a primarily red kind of color to it. Go to the swatch. So we're gonna say got him. Oh wait, crap. Did I just? All right, cool. So that's another. Let's call this one break. And let's say it takes like. It was like S10. That's not very like not super descriptive of what that means, so maybe not. And we can just change that as is. But let's say this is just requires like strength number. Then instead let's like that. Can't really reorganize that. Yeah, okay, let's try that out. Let's say you have strength, and then let's say, yeah, let's just make a breakable object right here. We're working on strength specific stuff. We got breakable, we got pushable, we got a whole bunch of stuff. So let's just create like a strength based one. That's what we need to do. Strength stuff, we need to push str of a number, and we need one more. I think, do we need one more on top of that? Pushable. We just need strength push and then maybe activate. And yeah. could have one like this unique per, but I'm trying to figure out like the best way to approach this one right here. So yeah, no, we'll disable them based on like what the type is maybe, and then we'll just go from there. Because I'm just thinking about like how the UI should look, and that's not really what we're trying to do. We just straight up want to make a breakable object. So add object for breaking. So I think what we need to do that, or at least in order for this to work, we just need to add our stack component to our player, at least I'm our own player here. And I don't know if I want to put that here. Yeah, maybe here actually. Let's create a node. Let's call this one attributes. Or stack component. There we go. And let's add a script to that. And let's do a class name for it. Nope, maybe instead of having a component, it will just reference like an autoload across different scenes. So it's not completely reliant on the player, it just always exists. That might be the best way to do that. Let's try that out actually. So instead of doing that, let's open up, put that in this, you need to move to scripts, this is breakable object, do I have anything move here? There we go. And where did that stack component script just go? Does it not exist anymore? No, it does. Where is this? Let's put that in auto modes here. Okay. Let's just call this one stats actually. That's nice. Class name. Stat tracker. And the intention for this one is to just keep track of the player stats. So let's go like category. Ooh, wait, I forgot. Because of this, I can't necessarily adjust them per. Yeah, we can make that an export, but we can make very and then we have a very agility and Jesus Christ, what's it? Very intelligence.
It's like lifting. It's like lifting a rock.
Just call it in again, and yeah, I can't directly modify it, which is annoying.
I love it.
You know, maybe instead of keeping it like that, we got that. Let's one stat tracker. Maybe we'll just use this to like cache it. I'm not.
Oh, let me stream tab.
Again, I'm trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist yet. No, there we go. Call this one stats component. This way we can just modify directly in script, and then we will just straight up apply the stack component script to stat tracker. There you go. Well down to you. Awesome. Let's put this just in the main folder, and then we'll turn these into add-on ready. There we go. And we will just put all of these like that, so we can actually mess with it, and we have access to it from there. Okay, it's not updating on our scene. Oh, I put these as on ready. That's why this needs to be exported actually.
I don't even know. I don't know this song.
There we go. Okay, now we can actually see them. So now that stat exists.
Seriously?
Hey, Duck, what's good? Welcome to the stream. How you doing?
It's just so weird.
You're waiting for the chat bar to load? YouTube being YouTube. Okay, so now we have like an actual thing we can look at to look at the stats, and now let's
I don't even
do this for breaking objects. So this needs to be called whenever the player interacts, and it'll just be based on what they interacted with. So whenever we interact with an item object, if event is that and it's in there and how the mesh is visible, we do that. Okay, that's different too because I don't have the highlight mesh either. Okay. Item data and item mesh aren't necessary. These are kind of necessary though, actually. Yeah, let's get the highlight in there actually. Let's go back to our object, or at least our level objects scene here. Or puzzle object, that's what it's actually called. Let's call this one item mesh or object mesh. Duplicate that guy and we'll call this one highlight mesh. And I don't know why I made a reference to highlight material. Oh, I did right here because of this. Highlight mesh the servers are. This is. I don't know why I did that. Reloaded like 4 times.
I love seeing cats fight.
Your internet is not having it. Spared you from the brain rot chat my brother was having earlier. I'm calling you out, Quincy.
This is so stupid. I forgot it was.
Why did I do this via script?
Oh!
Oh yeah, because it's because it was a specific mesh. That's why. Okay. Blah blah blah. Side of object. We don't want to do all that.
Why?
What's my Twitch.tv? It's Adam Entertainment. There should be a link to it on the actual YouTube channel, like at the little title bar area.
What? That's actually real animated. This freaking guy. I don't understand. I don't understand these.
Okay, so this is actually what you need to do at the starting point. Hey, Doc, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the Twitch side of the think tank.
Just to look into my sick and twisted mind. You were just like a fan.
Okay, so this is on the item object. You need to screw around with the puzzle object to make sure this is working. My brain is not existing right now. Let's make a reference to the export. There. Let's make an already var actually.
Nah, it actually, it catches me off guard when we see poop on the walls of school, bro. Like, they just be walking around with poop hands, cause like... Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Is that you never been at school and you see poop on the walls, bro?
No, what?
Kids be wandering, bro. You tell, it's like,
No!
Because I be seeing kids walk out of the bathroom without washing their hands.
I've seen that, but no!
These kids don't have any parental guidance, man.
How I got that? It's Stream Avatars on Steam. It goes on sale. Jesus Christ, comes here.
There
we go, highlight mesh. And then we want an export there. Highlight matte material, standard material 3D. There we go. And we should have access to that right there. Highlight matte, there we go. Quick load should be the only one that exists. Sweet. What does unk status even mean? Hey, what's good, RD? Welcome to the stream. It means I'm getting old.
This is going straight.
My brother called me unk. Apparently, I'm an unk in some cultures. Or at least I'm an uncle in some cultures because my cousins have kids. It's over for me. I'm getting old. My knees started creaking this morning, like an old house, like a weathered old house. It's over for me. I gotta get WD-40 for my joints. Okay, this is just variable setup. What? Why? Let's get a funk ready. And then we just have to basically do what we had for this, which is mesh up
what?
Like that. There we go. And do that the same over here. Okay, highlight mesh, highlight material. Oh. There we go. Okay, that fixes that, and making sure that this is closed, and this is that. Rad. Awesome. If WD-40 doesn't work, ask Home Depot guys to check in the back for the super secret WD-40.1. You can get taken out for that kind of information, but drop the link later in the Discord so I can get some of
You
that.
see this though?
Knee replacement
Oh,
surgery, become Iron Man IRL. Dude, do you think I have the
this
money for titanium knees?
This
It's over,
this
dude.
happened
It's either my
last
bones are
time.
gonna get stronger or disintegrate. It's between those right now.
Scaring me. You're scaring me.
It is
You're scaring me.
between that option. You got me? Appreciate that.
Look at it. Okay, so everything else works. I
I'm
think.
trying to become Iron Man though. Like with like avoiding the whole taking a grenade to the chest thing, because that doesn't sound very fun.
TFT.
But, like repulsors or be kind of rad, I think. And also having like that much money would be kind of
It's all
dope.
fine. I go back to home.
Just sleep
I press the play
and stream for
button.
like 8 hours a day. Just kidding, I just
It
sleep.
happens.
Drink milk to make your bones go thick. I'm lactose intolerant, dude. That's so rude. How they mesh? I gotta make sure. I gotta just see how this works. I think it's there should just straight up have an on. What is this? Is in range nonsense. Okay. Oh yeah, and I have this right here. There's so many things that I need to do right. Okay. I think I need to take both of these processes here, copy them over to the puzzle object here. There we go. Is in range does not exist. So is in range is a bull. There is in range, and it's a bool, it's equal to false by default. There we go. That fixes those errors. I know, right? I eat ice cream and I become a time bomb, dude. It's a mess. There's so many good dairy things. Like cheese is so cool. Cheese is so rad. And then my stomach's like, you know what else is rad?
This is why
Destroying your local plumbing system. The plumbing system being my organs. Okay, so if we are not in range, the highlights false, signal burst manager. If we interact with it, it does that. Then we just need to get the on. Nope, that's not the right one. There we go. Now we just. Oh no! Wait. Does this not exist?
I'm so happy I can explode.
Dude, no. This can't. This can't be.
There's a bomb.
This can't be. All right.
Happy birthday. There's a bomb.
If I look at the note here and I go to the rigid body, it has it has collision object in there. It's on mouse enter. It's a rigid body, so it can't handle collision. But this puzzle object, I don't think it. Oh no, wait, it does. I'm just blind. That's so cool. All right, on mouse entered. Let's connect that to you. There we go. On mouse exit. Do the same thing. Then what we need to do is we need to look at item object. We're gonna keep switching back between these tabs. My mind is almost gone completely. We're gonna do this.
Great.
And then
let me see if it's
we are going to do this as well. Boink. And that's sort of entered, and that's for if it's not there. Cool. Then what we're going to do is making sure that our item object is proper. What did I just do? Okay, we're working on the correct thing. I was about to lose my mind for a second. We gotta make sure our highlight mesh is slightly bigger than the other one. Bam, transform, scale, 1.5. Not you. What are you doing? Highlight mesh. No, that was right. All right. We are going to make.
What?
Do I have to make this guy unique? Nope, but I bet I have to make this unique. There we go. Okay, now we are going to quick load. It's. Air she blows. Alright, 1.5 is kind of crazy. Let's do like 1.2. 1.1. That's good. Alright. Now we got that. We got that. And our default highlight mesh is that. Then we look at the puzzle object and we're almost done. We're almost done, y'all. Okay, so that's Okay, now how do I tell the on body entered? There we go. There we are. All right, cool. Cool. If is instance of okay, we're kind of getting somewhere, dudes. Body and it's a puzzle object. Then what we want to do is we want to say body that is in range is equal to
How
true.
the hell, what is this song?
That's not how you
bro?
spell true. Is that I call it is in range? Did I call it there? Awesome. Awesome. Then we just do the same thing here. I said here. There we go. And call this an elif.
That's Task Manager.
And we got to say if you're not in range, false. So now the big thing to test this actually works is making sure that the interaction is the same, because that's step one. And that means just make sure that collision shape exists on the same, or this exists on the same collision layers or item objects.
What? Simpsons.
Which exists on layer 2, which I named interactable. If only I just read. You mask, I guess, everything. Other interactables, yep, cool. There we go. And what is this 3? It's world. Alright, let's save this. Let's put it in the game. Let's see if this works.
Whoa!
Ooh, I need to... Actually, I don't want it to bake inside the
This man for
level. I just realized that, actually. Meaning...
extra free. Heck of what is he out again? You can stay missing. How do you keep losing these people?
Put the breakable object here. There you are.
Trick mansion. Keep these freaking
And let's see, highlight material. Oh, wait, you're not set up to use that yet. Okay, let's go over to our puzzle objects. Making sure that that is set up as is. Save it. Go to our item object. Not you. We don't need you right here. Breakable object. Just making sure that you are set up to do the same thing. That is rad. All right, now we got that. Let's. What is going on? Make sure I show you my timer too.
What's your major?
I did. Alright. My brother's losing his mind in the background.
What's the word?
It's only a matter of times before he just collapses.
Wow. What? Wow.
Sounds like it can still hear me. Let's call this one rock. Object type is break. This is breakable object. Remote ID, nothing. Receiving, not. And let's go to that. Right? It's funny on the stream. It's not funny in real life. I'm slowly losing my mind too. Just kidding. That's what a little brother's supposed to do, right?
I played with VJ
Okay.
once. I tried to play twice. Didn't work.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's a.
So I'm corrected.
It's fine.
Maybe
It's fine. It's not fine.
What?
It's fine, you know? Let's check the puzzle object, making sure that it's. Yeah, no, that's correct. Okay.
That's fine.
Let's see if I just didn't do the right thing.
That actually is the craziest aura loss. Oh my god.
Okay.
The aura that is crazy. Any risk god who can't phantom tax a 10 out of 10 guy
Dude, I can't think.
needs to immediately turn in his Ohio State.
I can't think.
Sorry, Zach.
He's killing me. He's killing me.
Your final challenge. Let your big go through your phone.
He's killing me.
What? 360
Okay.
I've never seen that.
Younger
Oh, it
brother.
doesn't look. Okay, I can't watch Instagram at the same
Younger brother.
Alright. Why Cardi?
I could just throw him out the
Why
window.
Cardi say that? This is ridiculous.
Oh, it's only triggering once.
This is beautiful.
Oh no, because there we go. That's why. All right, cool. So it is seeing it. That's cool. Body is in range. True in Faust. Awesome. All right, for sure. Catch you later, Duck. Appreciate it. Take it easy, dude.
Let your big go through your phone.
Let's do.
Did you see that? Oh. my God.
Okay, God. Any folks, I need to lock in at least just to get this part done, dude. Let's get. Just make sure this mesh actually.
How
works.
is he doing this?
Oh, yeah, it happened
What?
again. That's why it's not working.
How is he? Why?
The item object. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the item object scripts. Maybe looking at the puzzle objects.
Oh, no.
Wait, have I been?
What are we doing? My reels are usually
Have I
way.
been modifying the wrong scripts? No, I have not. Okay.
Yeah, bro, I was writing notes.
Alright.
The guy said, right,
If it's emergency, what false do that?
Oh, only one of us can ban.
Okay, let's just get a print hive in there. Let's get that running. If that works, then we should be solid. Okay, we're getting that.
Oh shoot! I just watched somebody die.
I wonder if it's because of the highlight mesh. I don't think
I just watched
it
somebody
would
die.
be.
But if you
It's happening though. So, isn't range is equal to true? Highlight mesh. If we look at that in 3D, yep, that pops up. Cool. You know what? Here's the thing. I actually should have been testing this entire time. What I need to do is I need to look at breakable. There you go. Oh, man. Sandbox breakable object. What we need to do is we need to just see if this is actually actively changing. If it is, then it's good. If it's not, though, which it seems like it isn't.
Oh, I love this is my friend. I'm having a bad day.
Yeah. Okay. This is and updating the isn't range. That's good to know.
What?
But it is getting some kind of. It's weird because the puzzle object is like seeing it properly.
People in wheelchairs aren't completely disabled.
Body that is in range is equal to true. Okay, and the breakable object is a type. Puzzle object. It is a type of.
Oh.
Yeah, it is a type of puzzle object, so it should be solid. Oh, is it because the breakable object? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's why. It's because the breakable object isn't using the supers. That's what it is. This is happening, which is good.
That's Sona is level 14.
No, wait, that doesn't make sense either. Because it's not like the breakable object has anything outside of what it is either. It's just like straight up, hey, this is this, and it does exist. I don't. Am I resetting the variable? Hey, superstar, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Is that a separate game?
You got me trying to figure out a problem, which I know is gonna have like the easiest solution possible. I just don't know what it is. Highlight mesh that visible is equal to true. If it is in range, and if is in range is false, do that. If is in range is equal to true, do that. So then what we want to do is looking at our Merlin player here.
I thought I crashed.
We have is instance puzzle object body that is in range is equal to
Yeah,
true, which is what we did for that. So I print this and I say like, hey, this is a puzzle.
Alright, what do I play?
This should
Dawnbringers? Okay,
work.
Dawnbringers is.
I just need to see if it says puzzle. Oh, it doesn't.
You got a good reading.
Interesting. Okay. That changes things a little bit, actually. What? Why'd the highlight object get reset?
Does Striker do extra damage on Jin? That's true.
Okay, so still getting nothing from it. It just can't tell what it is. That's better than what it was before. The next thing to see is to check out our collision to make sure it's still working. It exists on layer interactable, masks 1, 2, and 3. If we look at our Merlin player, and we look at the interaction range, it only maxed that. Yeah. I'm wondering if is it because I put Ellis? If that's the case, sure. Oh, I didn't print puzzle. I want to print puzzle. It doesn't work unless I print puzzle, dude. There we go. Alright, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. Things are happening. Things are cooking. Things aren't cooking, I lied. They're raw. Okay. This wasn't that. It's like...
This is fun. No, I don't want to be over here.
Wait, I wonder again. Is it because I did this on the... Let's go to the breakable object here.
Oh, I don't glide anymore. Get out of here. Oh.
No, okay, cool.
Oh. What the hell? think I do W.
Thought you were a type of puzzle object, but I was wrong.
Or probably Shen and Jack.
Type is
Jesus.
breakable object. Okay. So maybe that's why it's just freaking out because of the type. So it's not an instance. Wait. No, it's not an instance of a puzzle object. Okay, maybe there's a different is
Nah, they changed like it's the animation in general is different now.
is
like, you,
ancestor
Yeah.
of maybe.
It is.
No, it takes a node. We don't want
Alright, this guy has the
is
QE.
instance.
Oh, I've been.
We're just gonna scroll down through is.
wait for my
Input is infinite is valid of is instant of is same
Get
as
that boy.
one.
Yeah, look, he's super dead.
Now we're past the is
Oh,
here.
good.
Because what it's going to do is it's going to just straight up, I think,
You do whatever he wants. Just gotta make sure he doesn't get the flip.
can I just do like body that type of? There we go. It's probably going to like return breakable object, isn't it? Oh, God. Okay. Non-existent
Oh, that was so perfect. My
function.
W.
Oh,
It's okay. He can't even rest
that's what
anymore.
this type of
I'm feeling.
body. There we go. That's what we need to do. We just need to see what we're looking at
We're
here.
playing this really well. Art.
24.
That freaking my W auto has like a supercharger.
We're getting to number
so, like,
24.
oh my God, that's so-
What's typo do? Returns the internal type
Yeah.
variable.
take that.
Okay. Type string. Okay.
That's actually. Whoa. Innervating locket.
Let's try that out.
What else can I get here that would like help me?
Nope. Okay. We're not gonna do that then.
Innervating locket. I think it's like 20. Or
Type of
30.
returns an int. Type
It's
string.
always gonna return, has it not?
Takes a type int. Oh, it takes a type int as a. Okay.
I'm gonna reroll. Flesh eater.
Let's try that out.
Sure. Let's go flesh eater. Why not?
Is this gonna return what it is? Returns objects. No. Okay.
Oh
Mm.
shoot. That's like a flash. It's basically flash though.
So the problem is it's just not recognizing the puzzle object itself as a puzzle object, or it's recognizing.
Radiant. It's kind of cancer.
It's recognizing the
Oh, is it not in the
node
game?
itself as.
Oh, it's over here.
Well, it doesn't recognize them as a puzzle object.
This is gonna take
Oh.
a bit.
So look at instance of or value is an instance type. The type will be type in.
Okay. Guess she ended up doing more damage to you. Okay, let's go then.
Yeah. Okay. An object graph class which exists class could be.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Oh, I'm stuck over here.
Last test just to see this right here.
Yes, Gale Force?
We're going to
This has Gale
print
Force,
this
That
instance of
says Gale
body.
Force. I should have flashed.
There we go.
Yeah, you're
And we're going to see false for that,
This
and
looks
if it
great.
even.
What is this set's build?
Okay, that's a new thing. Look at that. Oh, now we're getting some false.
I should have flashed. That's my bad. What the hell? This moon was for sure gonna win though. Oh my god. How did I lose that? Alright, what item do I need?
What am I missing here? Okay.
We're finding Mundo and Vi. That's not good.
Is it the collision shape of our object here?
I'll still go. I'll go with Japan. Because this does so much.
Nah. Okay, so that's
Oh, it does max
fine.
HP damage.
It's like it
Holy
doesn't
crap, this does so
entirely
much damage.
register what it is.
I said like 1200 to that guy.
Or it's not registering at all. Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty
What
good
is the
damage.
Merlin player looking for?
There's a trend in this game? Not a fan.
I'm pretty sure it's just straight up looking for bodies. Yeah.
Maybe we can
On
like
body
burst
armor.
this Vi if she R's on you or something.
Wait.
Maybe we should let her R you.
Physics body 30. This is a physics body 30, isn't it? So if it wasn't.
Got Vi.
It is a physics body 3D. Okay.
Oh.
So
Look at that. Yeah. Nice. Oh, what the hell? He's here. Oh
Could I
my god!
just-
Oh my! What the? What?
now we're just getting into like
What the
weird
hell?
territories. Can
Where'd he
I,
go?
instead of printing this
Holy crap! I did like
just
600
print
with my auto and he just
body?
disappeared.
Oh, don't want to do print.
Golly.
Let's see what this is. What we're
Yo,
working with here.
That Sonnen set team is actually
Object
really
five.
strong. That
Yeah, it's just not-
so tanky. Holy
Okay,
crap.
that's one thing. It's just not reading it. Okay, that's one major problem solved. Actually,
Courage of the Colossus.
we're just not
Acer.
getting anything from it.
I guess Courage of the Colossus. Is
Why
actually
not?
Really good because I can tank more, but I'm actually pretty tanky. I'm gonna reroll.
So if we look at our breakable object here,
Infernal Conduit. Oh, these all suck. That sucks.
we have collision on it.
Wow, I wish I got it. What the hell?
It exists on that right there. Look at the breakable object.
I could go slow cooker.
Object
I
mass,
guess.
collision shape
I'll go
3D.
slow
They
cooker.
all exist. I could expand it. Don't want to do that.
Alright, I guess next item.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know I could snap that. So you're fine. Disabled?
Yes,
No.
we're fine.
Transform? No. Breakable objects. Static body? Yep. Collision? Disable mode? No.
Nah, Tremor's good.
Can areas just not detect?
Tremor's on you.
That'd be weird and kind of sucky if that's the case.
Yeah, he got it back.
But I'm wondering if areas just can't detect static bodies.
He does not. He just has Jewel Gauntlet. I don't know. I mean, it is.
Detects when other collision
it is
object
decreasing
3Ds
your
enter
AD, I guess,
or...
but- Oh, Mundo actually. Yo, res your guy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It should
Yo,
detect
heal,
that.
get that heal, Mundo. Get the heal. I guess. Alright. What should I do? Who are we fighting?
Warning is incoming.
Yone Kane.
I'm gonna awfully locally alter over if it's
I said
parameters.
Yone Kane, unfortunately.
Route audio the custom audio. That's pretty cool actually. Also keeps returning.
I'm pretty tanky compared to a lot of Perplexity is okay. I have 2600 HP. How much does Kane have?
Okay.
Oh, they're both tankier than me. I'm getting Perplexity. And I'm gonna get a stat bonus.
So if we go over back and run the game,
As long as I 80, I'm gonna get an armor shard. I'm actually pretty tanky.
we're still in a spot where like this all works.
Wow, that was like
Oh my god. Oh my
yeah, I
god.
said 1,000 with a WE. That's pretty good. How much is my...
Oh my god.
Yeah. The Yone is pretty tanky.
No.
Oh,
that
he's not-
that
he's
can't
not
be it,
exactly
right?
where I thought he was.
Surely that can't be the reason why it wasn't
Okay.
working, right? That'd be insane. That'd be
Look
dumb
out,
even.
boy.
Ooh, nope. I'm having a good time walking through that.
Just gonna-
Alright, cool. Well, at least I know that it's still
Okay,
not that.
sure,
It just
why not?
straight up can't
Why the
detect
hell
what it's
not?
colliding with. If it
Jin's kind of crazy.
just collides, if it says like, hey, I hit something,
Give me that.
that's all we need.
Alright,
We don't need
okay.
this right now. We don't need this right now. Don't need this right now. Don't need the signal bus. Don't need the stat tracker. Keeping the area 3D open right here.
Oh, I got you good. I'm buying
We
it.
just need to straight up see if it hits something.
Give me more.
That's all we need.
I want more. Yeah. Yeah, Matt.
We're getting nothing on that, dude.
2 random shards. Ooh, at 160 is pretty good. Let me see what I get. They give me without it. Are you
Can it
joking?
just not detect static bodies?
Tenacity?
Let's try this out. Let's
Yeah,
try this
alright.
out.
I mean, we're fighting Vagar. Never mind.
We go into our breakable object here. We want to check out our puzzle object.
Maybe I can. Maybe,
Does not
maybe I can
exist.
kill it.
Oh, see, there we go. Let's go to our puzzle object. Let's change the type to a, I guess, character body.
He has 750 HP.
Let's try that out. And let's go over to our
Maybe I can
thing here.
deflash the bro.
Change it to make sure it
Oh, he
references
has
the
big
correct
range.
thing. Save it, run it.
Oh, he has chain lightning too. That's really bad, actually.
Are you serious, dude?
Oh shoot, they're over here.
Oh my god, it can't detect static.
I don't know. 750, man.
That is
Okay.
annoying, to say the least.
No, I can't even arm him away, bro.
But sure. Okay.
Indeed.
Hey, look, and it opens up the correct menu too. That is okay. You know what?
Nice. He's slow. He's super slow. I missed. It is okay. Why not? I guess. Oh. Please.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
I'll pick up object.
Oh my
this
god. Shadowrunner. Let's go.
is. Oh wait, does that Let's go back here. Do you still technically count as that? You do.
Holy.
So that is phenomenal to know that
Oh, over there. Oh shoot.
that doesn't work. Okay. Let's get that in. I had to destroy my posture for that. That's how you know my brain's fully engaged right there. Let's see. Work in progress, level object.
That's true, actually. LDR is.
Learned that
Yeah, they're just.
area nodes can't detect static bodies.
You are just fully gone.
Alright, so we got that set up. Let's just add in what is actively necessary. So when we do on interact, at least for the puzzle object, let's see.
You guys.
If we do that, if we're in range and the highlight mesh is visible for the puzzle object, we need to do object interact self and
Wow,
what does that do? Object interact, that's who does that talk to? Talks back to the player, doesn't
It's
it?
too late now. There's not much he can kill. Okay, Jax.
Ready. Object interact, yeah.
Yeah,
And
why are
that's
we
connected to
focusing
on
this
object interact, which is here. Alright.
So look at her healing.
So what we want to, oh, wrong volume thing to mess around with. So what we want to do for this is instead of,
How did that
well, we need to actually update the list to properly do what it's supposed to do.
Jax and Shen.
So if we look at here, let's just add a breakable object for now, and we'll say like, hey, the first object is to break. Add that in. So and just say how much strength it takes. So let's say the breakable object itself. If we're passing in this as an object, let's say it takes 10 strength to break it. Agility is nothing. That's nothing. Let's save it. Let's go over to our
I don't know. I guess I get Shadow Flame.
breakable object here. Let's go back over to our Merlin player. Go over to our script. What we want to do is we want to say, let's see, interactable component. Oh no, just selected. We don't want to do that. There we go.
Oh, whoa.
The Merlin receives the objects on interact as a thing.
Holy.
Then what we want to do is we want to say that is puzzles. Then let's say
I'm just fully dead. Holy crap. I know, and a lot of them have like things I can't really eat.
no.
Freaking Shen. Actually, no, it's just the vibe. Really
So that's just like that immediately just like pops it up there, but we don't want to do that.
It's not looking good.
Hmm.
Hopefully. Alright. Well, I mean, this Vi and freaking Mundo are about to die, so. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh.
Okay, my brain is frying right now. Let's see where we're at right now.
Oh, Magic Band, finally.
All right, let's take a
We
quick
have a
5
Vi-
minute.
Bro, why can't we get a Vi?
I'll be right back in about 5. And then we're just gonna finish this up because I think what I need, I'm getting to the point where I'm just like coding and improvising while I'm doing that, which makes this will get significantly worse. But what we need to do is we need to figure out how this will interact with the menu system and like actually add in like the correct menu option, because we need to just say, hey, you need to break, and it requires this much strength. But yeah, all right, I'll be right back. All right, I'll finish this up. We're getting back to it. I think the best way is just actually implementing breaking now, and then we'll worry about the
I'm scared my client is black.
we'll worry about the actual menu changes later, because I think it's gonna be more trouble than it's
I
worth.
can't even see like the pre.
So let's just
I'm scared.
go here to our interactable context menu. Go to puzzle options. I paused that timer. Then let's just go to breaking here.
Ah, it's not responding.
And for now, what we're gonna say is
I'm scared.
we have a breakable object,
Keeps happening.
and what we want to do with that is go over to our interaction menu, and then we're gonna say if this is interactable, we go here. Then we are going. This is what we need to do. So we need to set up this right here, and then we also need to pass in another one called set up puzzle menu. And then let's say that one takes a puzzle object. Let's say object is going to be a puzzle objects as this argument. Then what we're going to do is we're going to say puzzle list dot clear. This should clear all the items on it, right?
Oh, wow, that's actually.
And then what we need to do is puzzle list, and we need to create a match statement that takes the object dot object type. This is argument. And for now, we just need breakable. Is it just? I actually just call it break. I did call it break, but it's break uppercase. And I'm pretty sure that is actually case sensitive. So what we want to do is we want to set it to
What's
break.
she flashed her for?
Then we want to just say pass in there. Then we'll add the. Then we'll add the print.
Kinda hurting here, man.
Puzzle object or print debug actually.
Kinda hurting here.
Puzzle object type not recognized. So we can actually just see what's going on there. Then I just need to, it's a singular dash or it's an underscore to get that. Then under the break one, what we want to do is we want to say puzzle list dot add item. And then what we want to do is we want it to be break. And then whatever I put as our little thing here, and it's gonna take str, and then it's going to be plus an str of object dot strength plus strength rec. So I think that's better than just straight up leaving it as how much it takes. There we go. Sweet. Now if we go over to the breakable object and we look at the interactable right here, we have object strength rec is equal to that. And then what we want to do is, do we have a reference to the player on this? We do not. So what I want to say, or actually I do kind of want a reference to the player for this to actually work. Because you just need to keep track of like how much the player actually has. What I need to do is check out the Merlin player, just see what group it exists under. It exists under the player node. So I think for the context menu, the player owns that, right? It does. So better yet, rather than just like going through this whole jumping through hoops thing I'm about to do, I'll just create a ready function.
See that.
We're gonna say, and we're gonna create a var player. It's equal to it's type of Merlin player, and then what we want to do on top of that is Make sure that we're. Oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, it's you can't compile. That's why. Let's get another on ready for this. 2 on ready. Yeah, var stat component. Set type stat tracker. That is equal to. Do I have to get a $sign on this? Can I just do a straight up $sign for umbrella player here?
Oh, he had passive anyways.
You gonna work? Can you compile for me?
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, you are. All right.
Oh, talisman.
Then what we want to do is we want to go over to
I'm gonna get talisman of ascension.
here
Alright.
or wherever this is
I'm
actively
gonna
breaking. Oh yeah, the interact menu because we didn't finish that.
What do I get?
Funk ready. We're gonna say player is
lifesteal,
equal
attack
to get
Nah, I'm gonna read it.
tree. Dot get
34%
nodes
attack speed, 34 attack damage,
in group.
and
I'm
health.
gonna call this one player,
Okay,
and we're gonna get the 0th of that. So we got at least have access to that. And then what we wanted to do is we
I did?
want to say
I ain't getting no damn lethality.
set of puzzles, and then we have this one right here.
Oh, it's not paying attention. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this does.
We're gonna
Honestly,
say-
it really does.
If player dot stack component strength is less than
Oh, he's being mine.
objects dot strength requirement, then puzzle list that
See that?
get item.
Bro,
Good.
why don't you
Dude,
flash? Why do you flash? That's such a waste of
Mm.
flash.
I just say
Okay,
disable
you know what? I'm just gonna walk over to you
disable
while I'm over here.
0
I need
to
to. I'm sorry, I
true.
can't get you right now.
Then else.
I see that.
There we go. To false. So it's not disabled.
Sorry, I was practicing.
Then what we want to do
I was
is we
practicing
want
my barrels
to get a
Alright. First
we just
item.
wanted to say like if we
Essence
click
Reaver
it.
doesn't give Shane proc anymore, so I guess. I've
Okay,
seen Solar
so
Pocket
let's go to our puzzle
I'm
option
gonna
list
read
here.
my talisman.
Go to signals. Oh, did I lose connection for a bit? I just said welcome back to chat room.
Armor, lethality, lifesteal.
Let's set this to
Who are we
let's
fighting?
select
Oh, that's a lot of
alternative
damage.
options. Puzzle options.
74
selecting.
armor,
Yoink.
lethality, and omni.
Oh yeah, this is the other thing I have to do too. I have to make sure that it is
Oh my god, I did it.
going to properly
okay.
remember what to do
Jesus.
for that option. Like if I have the
Oh,
ability
my
to
passive
transform into different
scales
things.
was crit.
So what I
Kick
want
is
to
broken,
do
This character's
is
I'm be careful, I'm back here doing my
let's
warm-up
get a
routine.
fair current puzzle. So puzzle object. There we go. Where do I have current pickup being referenced? I have it here. So
That's actually insane.
and
Probably
next is
so.
current pickup item data. Where is that? being
Holy, I can't move.
Set probably in
I
the player,
genuinely
right?
can't move. I heard my W go off and
Yep.
it didn't. I'm
Alright.
actually so sad.
So I just need to set it here.
Bro, I'm
Tracks
so sad. I heard my W go
underscore
off and it didn't. Oh, I
menu
trolled.
dot current puzzle
I heard it go off too. It sucks.
is equal to objects.
That was a bad loss.
Okay. And then I
Combo
think
master.
whenever that's closed, it should clear.
Scope
Okay.
your weapons.
Oh no,
magic
just
missile,
D
magic
references
missile.
it. Okay. So on puzzle selected that.
Oh,
So we
side.
want to say if index is equal to 0 and
Golly.
active list that
I'm getting
item
MR 68.
that is item disabled 0.
That's so over.
So it's like that.
No,
And
honestly, I
what
got
we want to
63
do
and 63 attack speed. I'll just take it.
is,
Wukong
I
and
guess,
Blitz. And it's an AP.
now what we want to do is just
Try.
so current puzzle,
My dad or
I guess, and let's go to puzzle object and let's just give it a thing that has to do a very generic thing, and what that's going to be is called do action. I'm gonna put it right here.
Oh no, I queued it too early.
Funk
Okay.
do our complete action. Let's be cool here. And it does
Not working.
nothing. And if we go over to breakable objects and we have a func complete action
This checks out.
and we call the super in that, then what we need to do is specifically for the break one, we queue for
Kale, oh, I thought she was AFK. How was that? Wait, how was her getting hit?
the action specific to the
What
breakable
was going on?
object. Cool. So now what we need to do is going over here, current puzzle, that complete action. And after that happens, then we'll say active list, I do select all, and then I guess visible is equal to false.
This all get
And let's add a to do to the top here. To do, make an interaction list for each type.
128.
That just makes my life so much
I
easier.
love the W, but
So if this works, and I click play here,
82% base.
you can go over to our guy. Does not update the strength value. Crap. Okay.
I'm a big fan. Big.
Oh, is that just straight up? It's not called, is it? There it is. Wait, no, it is.
Honestly, I'm just. So am I.
Okay.
Yourself, you're gonna get melted.
Wait, did the name even pop up in the menu? I didn't even check that. Rock. Okay, cool. It does. So what's happening is set of puzzles never being called, and I wonder why it's not being called. Oh yeah, it's not being called because it's not being called. That's a problem. So what I need to do is I need to. Oh wait. This puzzle.
That hit me?
Oh wait.
Oh no.
What if I just do this? I do this here,
Holy crap.
and then before the list is actively created,
Oh, I messed up.
what if I just
No, you
say
do so much damage. Oh my god.
current puzzle is equal to
Literally nobody in
object.
this game's going AP.
like that? Then what if like on top of that,
I got a freaking MR one.
what we do is we say current puzzle
No, I got tenacity.
is equal to null.
That's the least I could do.
There we go.
You know what? I'm gonna get.
And
I'm
then
gonna
what
get
we
a-
say
Oh, a crit shard.
is
Okay, I rerolled crit and a good bit of lethality.
that's what it is. Okay, so we don't want it to take puzzle object. Oh no, we do want it to take puzzle object as a thing. And what this does is shake.
That Garen is kind of scary though.
Takes the interacted with puzzle
Okay.
object
Wow, they just went for it.
and caches a reference to it.
Okay, I got it out.
Sets up list. There we go. Red. Alright.
Okay.
Now if we go
That's
here
definitely
and
how
instead
that-
of
that's
doing
definitely
that,
how
what we
that
do
works.
is we do set a puzzle
That's
menu.
for sure how that works, I think.
And then we just take in the object as our thing. And now what happens is if we look at here, we run the game, we go over to our guy here, strength requires strength 0 to break this rock. Boom, it's gone.
I forgot.
Awesome. So
here.
now if we look at our Merlin player here, you can see that we have strength 0 on our guy. So if we go over back to our sandbox here, we go to a breakable object, and then we set the strength requirement to be like 10. Then we save the game
There's
here.
no point in going regular.
Then we
Garen.
go here, and it's like, hey,
Oh,
you're
this is why. Oh.
broken. Okay. And it
That's-
can't get
that's
through
so
that
much
little
damage.
section. Okay.
Oh, fire.
Break strength 0. That's not what it's supposed to do.
Oh, that's
Okay.
so broken.
What if I save that? Yep. And then the
Oh, it's
interacted
really
with takes the object name.
Tap dancer?
Then what we need to do,
Oh,
we're so close to finishing this.
Stupid. Magic pen, can we stop, bro?
Break, so you did that.
What'd you get?
So, object. That's strength real quick. Yeah. Is it just...
Yeah. Oh, that's actually pretty far.
See, it's hitting this, because that's correct.
Bro, I got AP and mana, man.
Is
Oh,
it...
71% move speed. Okay,
Huh.
that's actually pretty good.
I wonder what it's looking at, that maybe it's breaking itself?
Interesting.
Because strength requirement is 10 there.
Let's see if I can get away with this.
I can get rid of that
Oh,
consignment. All right.
All the way around.
There we go. Look at that.
He got straight to it.
So now it's completely disabled, and I can't select it, which is great. So let me just make sure that behavior is the same for the sword, if it can even be highlighted. So I can pick up 3 swords. I can go over here.
Oh,
Yep,
what the
that
hell?
does nothing. Sweet, go over here. Strength 10, can't do that. But if I go over to my player here, at least I go to my Merlin player, and then I set the strength to 10,
Yeah, you can do all the work, I guess. I didn't do anything.
like that. Can I break it?
I don't know what I'm doing.
I cannot.
No!
And is that a logic thing, or is that a... If stat component is
Alright.
less than object strength requirement.
you're
Okay,
not-
so I wonder if that's just me resetting... Yeah, okay, so for some reason it takes a couple of reloads to get it, but that does technically work. So we got that, we physically based node, the player can collide, ID for that. So what we need to do is we need to make a breakable object. That's done.
Look what I got!
Let's back that up.
I'm keeping
Made a
this.
breakable object.
No, but the
Code
talisman
is a
things I
little
got.
rough
I got 73 AD,
in
73
changing
attack.
the requirements.
Holy! I'm keeping this. God. Oh, I didn't.
Requires
Yo, I'm
the
keeping
game
this.
to be reloaded. But breaking works. Okay. So let's push that in. There's a couple more things we have to do. One is actively fixing the what's the word I'm looking for? One is like actively fixing the navigation if like we can't go a certain way.
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious.
So like if a point isn't reachable, it would just give up.
I
But I think for now that's not bad. We're in a better spot.
Oh, wait,
We at
you
least
had
got like
the-
some of the
you had
interaction
the
in
video.
the
That's the
setup
one.
in there. So once that's done and we can get like this other junk, we can start working on the warrior.
okay, you gotta rest your dude,
And
man.
then we can implement
Where's
this,
your
which is
guy?
kind of, these are kind of tied together
No, he
since the
doesn't
gear
have- Brandon doesn't have-
affects combat, and then we can work on the combat
White.
counter. So we have 10 more days to do this,
Okay, who's left?
but it's gone.
God damn, they're still fighting?
But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today, guys. Let's give our thank yous to end the chat as per usual. Special, I forgot to pronounce your name in English. I think you said Alex. Special thanks for just hopping back in. Hope you can get through college in one piece. I know it's tough, but you're almost there. Special thanks to 80 with 4Y03 for hopping in the chat. Looking forward to seeing you again. I want to hear more about your Amazon stuff and potentially give me free Prime. I'm joking. Special thanks to the Duck for both hopping in the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat. Good to hear from you again, man. I know you headed out, but again, thanks for being you. Superstar for hopping in the chat. Welcome. You saw you put the swell. And of course, last but not least, a special thanks to RD. I'll work on becoming Iron Man once we make $1 billion, probably through like tax fraud or something like that. We'll come to it. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's stream, guys. I will catch you around 11 a.m. tomorrow. I'll update or I'll just hop on. We're gonna try to get more consistent. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Thanks to everyone who hopped in, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.
I'm out.